जय हिंद दोस्तों, मैं हूं मेजर मोहम्मद अली शाह और मेरे को बेहद खुशी हो रही है कि अभी हमारे साथ में है एक बहुत बेहद खास मेहमान जो तारुफ की कोई मोहताज नहीं है। आप सब इनको जानते हैं, सबने इनके बारे में पढ़ा रखा है। खैर, वेब सीरीज तो देखी होगी, फिल्म देखी होगी, ग्राउंड जीरो सर के बारे में उसमें बताया गया है। वो पूरे सर के ऊपर आधारित है बेसिकली। सर को कीर्ति चक्र से नवाजा गया था बीएसएफ में। सर बीएसएफ से डीआईजी रैंक पे रिटायर हुए थे। सर ने गाजी बाबा, ड्रेडेड टेररिस्ट गाजी बाबा का खात्मा किया था। सर एक इंस्पिरेशन है, एक प्रेरणा है। तो आइए सर से बात करते हैं विदाउट फर्दर अडू। आई नो सर इज वेरी वेरी बिजी एंड आई वुड नॉट टेक मच ऑफ सर्स टाइम। लेट्स स्पीक टू सर अबाउट द इंसिडेंट वेयर गाजी बाबा वाज किल्ड। सर, जय हिंद and thank you very much for taking your time, sir.
Jai Hind, Mr. Shah. Thank you so much for connecting. And our first meeting was absolutely accidental, and it was a very pleasant meeting. When I asked you about myself, you told that you're very respectful and you're very generous in your replies. So thank you for all those things. And today you are connecting on a very special occasion, and it will be a pleasure to interact with you.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। सर, ये आपके साथ जब मैंने स्क्रीन स्पेस शेयर करी पैनल पे, इट वाज ट्रूली एन ऑनर। एंड मेरे बहुत से दोस्तों ने देखी, खास तौर से फौज में भी, सिविल में भी, एंड दे वर लाइक वाओ, दुबे सर इज अ लेजेंड एंड यू एंड आई फेल्ट वेरी वेरी गुड। इनफैक्ट कल आपसे मुलाकात हो रही है सर प्रगति मैदान में एट द वर्ल्ड बुक फेयर। सो इट्स आई एम एक्चुअली ईगरली लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू दैट सर। सर, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट।
I'm also excited to meet you tomorrow. But I think you'll be same time you'll be fighting at some other front. But definitely will.
You're right sir, right sir, absolutely. एक ही टाइम पे अलग अलग मोर्चे खुले होंगे तो मैं अलग मोर्चा संभाल रहा हूँ।
I understand. I understand.
सर, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द टाइम आपको जब कीर्ति चक्र से नवाजा गया था और आपने जब गाजी बाबा का खात्मा किया था, उस इंसिडेंट के बारे में थोड़ा बताइए सर प्लीज। बहुत हमारे दर्शक जानना चाहेंगे, वो जानते भी हैं लेकिन फिर भी दे वांट टू हियर इट मोर स्ट्रेट फ्रॉम द हाउस माउथ सर।
Actually, during deployment in Kashmir, truly speaking, I was not so much aware about the awards and particularly the defense medal, because I belong to BSF, and generally in Central Armed Police Forces, award of defense bravery medals are very rare. So we used to listen from the people the awards bestowed upon during the war of 1971, and after that it was very rare for anyone to get it. But I was so ignorant that my director general told that you even don't know. Then I told, sir, I mean, you can call me stupid, whatever you want to call me, but because we were so much engaged in the in line of duty, the work which were in our hand. So the first time when the award was declared on 26 January 2005, and operation was actually of 2003, but the declaration was made in on 26 January 2005. So I started getting calls, telephone calls, congratulations, and I can't tell you I can't tell you the way I was being honored and acknowledged by millions of the countrymen and the government of India and the Ministry of Defense, especially because they chose me for that award. And the ceremony was fabulous. It was so special for me because my parents were alive and they were called by the Ministry of Defense as per the protocol. They were kept comfortably. There was a liaison officer, and the first time saw Ashoka Hall Defense Investiture Ceremony, and the great President Dr. APJ Kalam. I mean, I'm further honored to have this award from Dr. Kalam, the President of India that time, and I can't describe you the amount of happiness and amount of excitement I had in those days. So thanks for everything which I got.
That is wonderful. So that's very 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 nice. So how did the operation come about, sir? आपके पास इंटेलिजेंस आई, आप ट्रैक कर रहे थे गाजी बाबा की मूवमेंट्स, वो कैसे हुआ सर? आप वो स्टोरी क्या थी सर?
Actually, post Parliament attack 13 December 2001, Ghazi Baba had become hard property for every security forces in Kashmir. He was declared proclaimed offender under POTA by the special designated court, POTA court from Delhi. And there was an order whether he should be arrested, he should be killed, he should be brought back to court of law to face the trial. So he was a dream person, dream terrorist for all the security forces operating in Kashmir, including Indian Army, Border Security Force, JNK Police, Intelligence Bureau, and factually, initial two clues were obtained by us from the army only that the person, this terrorist, is hiding somewhere in Kashmir. But those days, technology was not so advanced, and Ghazi Baba was operating through satellite phone. But in August 2003, he chose a hideout inside Srinagar city, and I think that was his downfall because his ambitions were touching the sky when Honorable Prime Minister declared his visit to Kashmir in August 2003. And just to come in limelight, Ghazi Baba shifted his hideout to Srinagar city, and it was very easy to trace him inside the Srinagar city because this is a total settlement area downtown. So on the day of visit of Prime Minister, next day it happened that his deputy chief Jaish Muhammad Kader Ansar Bhai from Faisalabad, Pakistan, we caught him alive in the Nawakadal area, and that is the start of the entire story. It took almost 36 hours to interrogate and to reach out to the person who specially designed the secret chamber of Ghazi Baba in downtown area. So I think that was the master stroke to get the person from Kokarnag, Anantnag area, bringing him to Srinagar and interrogating alive Jaish Kader, the house owner of the house from which we had recovered a huge cache of arms and ammunition from the downtown, and again the architect of the secret chambers, Nazir Bhai. So these interrogations led us to secret chamber of Ghazi Baba, which was just inside our own, in our own territory, that is downtown Nurbagh. And Prime Minister returned on 28th of August, and same night we arrested these people because they had a plan to attack on 28th also, just to say bye bye to the PM. And they had already attacked on 27th when PM landed in Srinagar. They had attacked in Greenway Hotel in Lal Chowk just in the evening hours. So during overnight stay of Prime Minister, the entire encounter bullets were reaching to his ears. So that was a very different day for all the security forces. So we read it at 3:30, 3:45 morning, 29th of 30th August 2003. He was not expecting us that we will reach to his secret chamber. Otherwise, we had very frankly chosen a death chamber because he was monitoring us on closed circuit TV with night vision device inside specially designed secret chamber on the third floor of a old house located in Nurbagh area. So we had no option because carpenter was with us and he indicated on the mirror. We broke it and we were welcomed hugely by the grenades and the bullet fires. So I suffered one loss. My bodyguard Balveer Singh, he suffered injuries and he succumbed to injuries. That it was very bad thing in this encounter. And most of the team members, they suffered splinter grenade injuries and they had to leave the room, except 3 officers, including me, who was leading the operation. So finally, Ghazi Baba chapter was closed within minutes, and his associate terrorist Rashid Bhai tried to jump from the terrace, who was killed downstairs. So there were 2 Pakistani terrorists hiding inside, and third deputy chief of Ghazi Baba was already in our custody. So there were total 3 terrorists killed in this encounter, and none of the civilian suffered a single bullet injury in this entire operation in downtown, including inmates in the same house who were basically hiding on the ground floor. We had isolated them in one room. So operation was very neat and clean, and it took almost 2 to 3 hours to confirm the identity of Ghazi Baba from across and also from the available sources. And the master stroke was the Pakistani who was the deputy chief. He was in our custody, and by that time I was cooling my heels in operation theater of 92 base hospital. because I was already suffered 7 to 8 shots, and I was
God.
upset. And the moment I opened my eyes, my Director General and 15 Corps Commander General Nirbhay Sharma, his lady wife, they just peeped inside ICU, and they consoled me that I am critically injured, but my life should be saved. And congratulations, which I decoded later that these congratulations are basically for killing India's Osama bin Laden Ghazi Baba in that operation. And that was a single operation in which 12 gallantry awards were awarded, including 2 defense gallantry awards, and which raised the head of the border security force very high among the security forces operating there. And it was treated to be a very neat and clean operation, in the sense that no collateral and no hue and cry. And the chapter of Ghazi Baba for almost 11 and a half years in Valley was closed. And Jaish-e-Mohammed was on back foot till 2nd January 2016 Pathankot Air Base attack. So from 2003 to 2016, Jaish was entirely on back foot, and there was no major incident repeated by the Jaish cadre just by killing this terrorist. So this was graded to be one of the very good operation in counter-insurgency operations.
Wow, so this is something which is a landmark. In fact, ये इसकी केस स्टडी अक्सर बताई जाती है. सर, बहुत ही अच्छा लगा, और मैं जानता हूँ आप मसरूफ हैं. मैंने आपसे वादा किया था कि सर मैं आपको ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूंगा. दो आपसे बहुत दिल कर रहा है कि गुफ्तगू करूँ, करते रहूँ. But sir, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and this was actually very inspiring and very, very enlightening, sir.
Thank you so much, Major Shah. We will see you tomorrow, and it's a nice interaction. I enjoyed. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind from my side.
Sir.
Thank you, Baba.